Hey everyone, how are we doing? Mark here again, and we're going to continue where we left off yesterday, which is at the back end of Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 56, and this is 57. Where we left off, we had 17 and 18 join the fray of the battle, coming down and kicking 7 free and his little pet in the dome. And everybody, as you can see on this panel here, everyone's split out where they need to go. I'm just going to skim over stuff. I'm not here to go into a deep dive and read every little detail and stuff. We're just going to pick up on the main scenes and everything that goes on in the manga. If you would like to really, read this yourself in your own time, I'll leave a link in the description where you can read this from. I keep forgetting to do that, and some people do ask. But we're going to get into this now. Dragon Ball Super Chapter 57, Battles Abound, written by Akira Toriyama, art by Taro. And we got to obviously credit the translations by Caleb Cook and lettering by Brandon Bovia. Obviously, they turn it into the English sub for us. So yeah, we got Bulma here, and she's pretty much created some kind of small cameras that can follow everybody around the world, kind of like how Dr. Gero did with the Saiyans and when Frieza came to Earth, to collect their data, something like that, which is quite interesting. Everybody can keep an eye on everyone then. And we got Krillin starting to fight Pabara with his Destructo discs, with his multiple Destructo discs, and as you can see, Pabara just kind of like shrings them off, kind of like like it's nothing. I mean, he's not using any energy shield or anything like that. I mean, he's just flicking these off. Maybe they're not as strong as a singular Destructo disc, but they are still going to cut through you. So yeah, he comes down. He smashes Krillin in the face, in the noggin, really sends him into the ground. He's got that hee smirk about him. It's really kicking off. And then this is quite good from El Krillin. Oh no, he kind of got one of them left, multiple left, and he, this Pabara drops his guard. He flicks one up at him. He gets him on the side. Classic trope from Dragon Ball and any anime. You get too cocky and then you get a little cut on the side. Krillin jumps back up, and he's kind of like controlling these in a way, kind of like I think Goku did something like this in the Tournament of Power. He's really got a hang of all these Destructo discs, and he's really moving them around seamlessly. So like Gohan, Krillin has been not slacking. He's been mastering his skill. He's been developing new techniques, and it's good to see. As we see here as well, he jumps over them all. He knows that he might get a bit of damage from this. Looks like Krillin's gonna go and get him right in the dome. That's what Pabara thinks as well, and it's actually an after image technique that he's left there. Very, very good as well. Very smart from Krillin to think on the fly like that. Just got hit, and then he's thinking, what shall I do? Was it all part of his plan all along? Really good to see that from Krillin. It's nice, like I said in the last episode, it's nice to see the Earthlings and the other Z fighters really get their chance to shine. I really enjoy this. Anyway, the Pabara thrown off guard again, kind of shocked. Krillin gets behind him, gets a Kamehameha full blast in the everything, and he looks like he's down for the count. Well done, Krillin. Well done indeed, my sir. Like I said, Pabara's been captured. He's taken by the Galactic Patrollers to go back in his cell or wherever they need to go, and then it cuts to Master Roshi. Krillin comes in. He's getting flung out the trees. Just talking about the girls. Better image of the girls up here. You can see them. They do look quite interesting. They look like an evil version of the Ribrian's group, kind of like that, which is kind of fun to see. And then he's just talking about Roshi. and then I'm kind of confused now. Yeah, just talking about Roshi and he being a bit perverted. Cuts to Tien Chaozu fighting the Metal Man. I don't think that's going to work on him. Tien really should know this with Megeta by now, that, you know, these kind of, you know, standard punches won't really do that much against him. You gotta insult the guy. That's how they do it. I mean, he must have heard it, you know, Vegeta do it in the Tournament of Power, and he must have, you know, like when they were playing baseball. Oh no, Tien wasn't there. Crud. So yeah, but even so, he must have known something about it. Insult him. There you go. He says it there. You know, you got to insult him because he's a big loser. And then obviously they do such a thing. You know, you rockhead, you half-ton tubby. What counts as an insult against him? Hey octopus, does the truth hurt? Then give me your best shot. These insults that they throw out are like so like, I don't, they're funny. Do you know what I mean? They're like if I was insulting somebody, like if I was insulting a Metal Man, I'd be like, it's like Vegeta goes, "Hey, Rust Bucket," and Vegeta's like, it's funny. You think, you know, if insults are his weakness, you'd think they'd learn to be more prepared for insults, kind of like that, but. Yeah, it's kind of a stupid thing, but it works. You know, you hunk of scrap metal, see, stuff like that. So yeah, it works, and they do it, and they get him down, and he goes away, prison. And then look at Merrin. Merrin's getting older. She got an earring, ladies and gentlemen. I noticed that before. Who gave Merrin an earring? Bad parenting, if you ask me. We got Master Roshi with a blindfold on, going up against the three girls again. And then, you know, it's funny because in the manga chapter with Jiren, who, when he fights Master Roshi, he kind of uses the Ultra Instinct in a sense. I use air quotes in a sense. It wasn't really Ultra Instinct, but, you know, he can move, he can, you know, he doesn't need his eyes to battle. So yeah, I like that with Master Roshi. He gets his moment to shine as well. Look at him down here. He looks really badass down here like that. Hey, if they blinded Master Roshi, then I think he'd become one of the strongest people in multiverse. So yeah, anyway, they go on about, you know, oh no, blah blah blah. He's really strong, but then they've always got a trope. And there's a trope, ladies and gentlemen. They can merge together to make some kind of Super Ribrian-esque monster. Just like the three Maidens of Universe 6. 3. Damn. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see who'd win out of a fight with those three. Those 6. Those 3 or the other 3. So yeah. Anyway, it goes on about fighting. Yeah, like I said, I'm just skimming over these as fast as I can. She gets the upper hand because, of course, she gets the upper hand. When a transformation comes out, it's got to look like it's kicking ass. And then, obviously, Mutant Roshi gets thrown into the distance. Yamcha's having a hard time as well. Everybody seems to be kind of, like, struggling. And then Moro and his right-hand man start coming down, and then join in the fight. As we come over to this as well, we can see 17 and 18 kind of like got the upper hand on 7-3 and his pet. And then, you know, I love this move by 17 as well. He kind of puts his hands at the back and then uses them as boost to really get that foot, really get his feet in there. Flows 7-3 into the crates. But then he's captured by Moro. Moro really catches him there. Kind of like disappointed by him. You know, he's disappointed that he had to resort to his technique. You know, 7-3 is an interesting character. He really is. But like I said, once you get interesting characters in Dragon Ball, they're only good for the tropes that they have, and then they get they just get thrown to the wasteland for the bigger, badder boss. There's always gotta be, you always have to have that strong sub guy to make the other big guy look better. Classic. And then it's Morrow, he's come down, and then he says, he doesn't kill him. Like Frieza would probably put a hand through his chest, help him recover, he says. And then his right-hand man comes over, get him to the ship. Here's Morrow against the Z Warriors. Pretty much, Gohan's screaming he's going to protect the Earth. Yeah, classic Dragon Ball trope stuff. And then, his right-hand man here, Saga Bones, Galactic Bandit Bridge, isn't known for slinking off after taking a breath. I think that's his name, Saga Bones. And then Morrow gives him some of his power to really buff him up, like, as you can see on this page, really give him that one step further kind of edge, really make him a brute against these people. You can tell that with the way he's fighting, pure strength against 17 and 18, and really knocking him back to the Wayland. This is a really good panel here, this one here, where it shows them all kind of just like trying to hold him back, and he's just kind of like, yep, I'm just gonna throw you all off me. You ain't got nothing on me. I'm roided up I'm off my head pretty much on energy. Picks him up. He's got older Gohan, he's got older 17, throwing him around like a frisbee. Fun times ahead. Smashes them both down. They're having some trouble now, by the way, with this massive goon. Cuts over to Tien Chaozu. They look down. They see Yamcha's having a bit of trouble with this guy, Zaingo. Zyogi. I don't know. Yeah, but he's having a bit of trouble with this guy. This guy's a little bit stronger than the goons that he was dealing with before. Tien and Chaozu come down to help him out. Cut back to this girl as well. We got them two, Krillin and Master Roshi, just kind of like trying to get out the way. And then in the far off distance in space, it kind of shows Goku. He's kind of starting to pick up on the energy of what's going on Earth, and he can really see him now when he's getting closer, and he knows that he needs to get there. Barely feel it, but he knows he needs to get there. And then Krillin, picking this up from Gohan in the Resurrection Freezer arc, powers up, really powers up, like Gohan did, so that Goku can barely just, grab him and get Goku here, because he knows that he needs some help. So if he powers up, he knows that Goku might be able to sense him and get there just in time. And lo and behold, Goku gets there just in time to blow a big old hole through the bad bitch there. I don't know if he put a hole in her or he just hit her with the shockwaves or something. But then it shows Goku. Yep. So thanks to Krillin, Goku got here on his way back. Now Goku's on Earth. We're going to see how interesting it's going to get. Morrow's on the battlefield. Goku's on the battlefield now. Yeah, probably, probably Goku's going to make short work of this guy. He's going to make short work of this guy. He's been training with Miras to go Ultra Instinct, or not go Ultra Instinct, but really just connect with Ultra Instinct a little bit more, so it's not as sporadic. It's not a limit breaking last resort. He's really trying to make him connect with Ultra Instinct. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? It all depends on what they do with Ultra Instinct from here. Because, I mean, personally, Ultra Instinct is the pinnacle of what any human can go to. I mean, it's Ultra Instinct. It's, you cannot be touched. You cannot really, you're going to dodge everything. If you master Ultra Instinct, you're going to be the master of, you know, dodging. Pretty much that's what they're saying. And you know, you gonna seamlessly move without a second thought. You know it's coming without even your body know it's coming. So how do you defeat somebody with like that? That's what I'm getting at. Because I feel like the further we go in the Moro arc and the more that Goku uses Ultra Instinct, we know he's gonna bring out Ultra Instinct. Is it gonna be one of them? Oh, Ultra Instinct is just gonna, you know, Moro's gonna make Ultra Instinct look like a piece of shit. Do you know what I mean? And then we're all gonna be like, oh, Ultra Instinct this and this. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. We'll have to see what's up with Vegeta and how they do it. Anyway, that was chapter 57 of the Dragon Ball Super manga, written by Akira Toriyama, art by Torotoro. I hope you all enjoyed it. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description so you can read it yourself. I'm brushing over this as fast as I can because I want to get these out, and you know, so next week when the new manga comes out, chapter, we can really dive into that one a lot more vividly, and it'll be fresh. So yeah, anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're staying indoors. Listen to your government, listen to your president, wash your hands, stay inside, you know, save lives, and be safe. And I shall see you all in the next video. Bye bye.